Welcome to Monday Measures. So I've got my parchment paper all ready with my baking pan and my coconut that I'm going to roll my little things in, and we'll pan you off to the recipe, even though it's already done. You didn't see that. And then we'll talk. So today's recipe is energy balls. And these are gingerbread, so they're holiday related. Raisins, dates, and pecans. So it's all in the food processor and the refrigerator. There's no cooking. And there's all kinds of these on the internet, Pinterest, what have you. I follow this person on Instagram. I like that she put alternatives. So you can make them paleo, you can make them nut-free, you can make them Whole30, or you can even make them keto. Well, wait a minute. Maybe you can't. This might not be the one. But, yeah, she's got all these different options. Yeah, I don't think you can make these keto because they got the dates and the raisins in there. Too much sugar. But they look really yummy. That's what we're going to make today. Oh, and I forgot to say, her website is Bowl of Delicious. And she does have some really delicious looking things on her Instagram. So I got my dates and my raisins soaking in the warm water. And a tip, if you're storing dates, if you don't think you're going to use them all, keep them in the refrigerator and make sure that you get the ones with the seeds, because if the seeds aren't in there, they'll dry out really fast. So make sure you get the ones with the seeds. The seeds come out really easy, especially if you keep them in the refrigerator. You just cut them in half and the seeds pop right out. But we gotta wait for those to soak up some water. So I got my handy dandy food processor here. Oh my gosh. My Ninja is so old. I don't even know how old it is. 7, 8 years old. I got it when they first came out. And so there's a cup of dates and half a cup of raisins that I soaked. And then I reserved some of the water just in case it comes out too dry. So we've got a cup of pecans, halves. We're going to put in there too. Oh, gotta focus right there. Apparently I can't use two hands. And here's all of our spices. We have a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground ginger, a half a teaspoon of allspice, and then a quarter teaspoon of cloves, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt. It says to use kosher salt, but I use sea salt. So we're going to put that in there. Everything goes in all at once. And then we're going to use a tablespoon of molasses. So I put my tablespoon of molasses in there. Gosh, that looks good even before you mix it. And here goes nothing. Yeah, see, I told you my mixer was old. It doesn't stick to the counter anymore. See that? I usually hold it, but I'm holding the camera. So mine looks pretty wet. It's actually sticking to the side, so I can't really get it to crush down anymore. I think I would have liked to have the nuts crushed down a little bit more. But we're going to take it out and make little balls out of it. And they're done. Voila! Movie magic. Don't mind my mess back here. I still got Christmas boxes. I'm trying to put things together. But I figured I would talk while I'm rolling the balls up because that way I don't have to be at the table. And I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week. I did measure myself. I gained 2 pounds over the holidays, which wasn't bad. And I feel like we weren't doing measurements. I didn't want to do measurements because I've been drinking milk and eating gluten. And I feel really bloated. So I'm sure my measurements would be all off. But that would probably make me feel really good in a couple of weeks when all those measurements go down because I'm eating better. I had to go check. I wanted to talk about the pedometer because I've used my Noom app and my Samsung Health app, and they're on my phone, and I don't always have my phone on me, so it's not going to count my steps. So unless you have, the little, I don't forget what the wristbands are called, but those do really good. But I can't wear them because of my work. So it'd be off most of the day too there. So this little pedometer, I can stick it in my pocket and it's going to count my steps. So that's what I was showing on last week's Monday measures was my little pedometer. And, I don't know how many steps I got today because it wasn't in my pocket. I don't have a pocket. So I haven't been too accurate with that myself. It's the holidays. So we'll do these little balls. It said to put them in a little ball with a cookie thing, but I don't have one. So they'll probably just all be different sizes. I mean, after years of making cookies. And it said to roll them in sugar, but we're not rolling them in sugar because the raisins and the dates are sugar enough. So I'm going to roll them in coconut because we like coconut. And this is sugar, unsweetened. Sugar, not sugar-free, but it's unsweetened coconut. So yeah, mine were really sticky. So I didn't add any of the reserved water because it tells you to add reserved water if they're dry. But mine are not dry. So I hope everybody's doing well. We'll get more to the exercising and the measurements. I didn't find my measurement chart that I really like, so that kept me from doing my measurements because I really want to find that one. And yeah, Mary's doing her exams. She did one today. She was going to do 2 today, but she decided not to overextend herself and do the other one tomorrow. And because she's got a 6-page essay she's got to write too is that an exam? The 6-page essay?
Yeah, it's my final for that class. I don't have an exam for that one.
Oh. So it's a final.
Yep.
I don't know. Do they look
6
okay?
6 pages double space, 3 pages single space, so it's not
You want
bad.
to try one?
Sure.
I mean, they're not hard because we got to put them in the refrigerator.
I have so much to do.
But because of the darkness here, yeah, I know it's pretty much everywhere. I remember in Michigan, I would go to work in the dark and, come home in the dark because, the days are shorter. But, we're all grabbing for caffeine and sugar, which we shouldn't be. So, these little energy bites are, they're good for you. They're natural sugars. And they're kind of like candy, and they're going to give you energy.
They're good.
So Mary said they're pretty good. But these are gingerbread. So do they taste like gingerbread?
Yeah, like you can taste the molasses.
Yeah, so if you don't like molasses, you aren't not going to like these probably. We like molasses. We like gingerbread.
Like the initial taste is like, I was like, whoa, molasses. But then, like,
All the other flavors come in.
yeah, as you chew it, it's not as molassesy.
You want to do me a favor? Is it good with the coconut on there? Or do you want me to do some with sugar?
I like it how it is.
Okay. Do you want to do me a favor and pour some more coconut in the bowl for me? Is there anything you want to say with the Monday Measure stuff?
Don't worry about the holidays, but make sure you get back on track after the holidays.
Yeah.
And don't
We've
overdo
always
it
learned
either.
that. You know, don't beat yourself up over the holidays because it comes off. It came on. It comes off.
You know what happens for me is like I'll have a couple days where I like overeat a lot, and then I'll have some days in between where I like meet my goal and I don't eat as much, and sometimes it balances itself out.
She's still logging every day. I kind of gave up.
Today, I stopped at like way over my calories, so there's some things I haven't logged. How much do you need?
About that much more, yeah. That's
Okay.
good. You didn't log your calories today?
No, I did. I just stopped at like
Oh, she was getting scared. she
like-
was going over.
the last couple things. Yeah, I just didn't log.
It was funny
I had a
because
pear and a scone. I just didn't log those yet, but I don't want to. I got everything else, but it's much over
yeah,
my goal.
we went to Oishi Bakery, and then somebody had mentioned in the comments that they have a Panera. You know, they don't really have a bakery near them, just a Panera. And I said, well, we have a Great Harvest, which is really close to a Panera.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we'll go there sometimes. But there's a bakery in town that kind of scares me because if I go over there, I'll probably buy everything. It's just their stuff looks amazing. And they're at the farmer's market in the summer.
Oh,
But
the Russian.
Yeah, no, Marlowe's.
Oh,
Marlowe's
okay.
Bakery.
There's several like
See, and they
homemade
have
bakeries.
they have gluten-free and stuff. Yeah, and there's several gluten-free places in town that do baked goods, which is really nice. But a lot of that gluten-free, you have to really watch out. If you don't know what they're putting in there, that gluten-free stuff can really be loaded with calories because of the almond flour and, you know, the gluten-free flours, the tapioca. There's just, you know, so it adds a lot of extra calories. I like the Crusties. I like the Crusties because the one-to-one baking flour, the gluten-free, because it's the exact same calories as regular flour. So that way I don't have to figure out the difference. The other gluten-free flours that I've tried have more calories. It's not much more, but they've got more calories. Am I down to the bottom yet? I think I got maybe one more I can squeeze out of there. Maybe I'll eat that one. But yeah, so we went to Bucko's. Oh, we can make maybe two. We went to Bucko's, and I forgot that Bucko's does the Marlowe's Bakery over there. They have scones and cinnamon rolls and muffins that are special made for Bucko's, the coffee shop that we go to all the time.
I love the scones.
Yeah, their scones are really good. So we got scones and cinnamon rolls to split, and I shouldn't have done that. The cinnamon roll was really sweet. Did you ate your half?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a big fan of cinnamon rolls or donuts because they're just like too much for me. But
Yeah.
I ate that.
So I didn't count them, so I don't know how many. They're pretty even in size. How many? Mary, count them.
18?
18,
I think.
19. You had 20. So, did we make exactly how many we need? It says 24. Calculating again. Because if I would have made 24, then I'd know how many calories there are exactly, because the nutrition is on the thing. But actually,
I think if
that's
it's only
not true.
4,
I don't know, because I'm using coconut instead of.
I think if it's only 4 less, it'd probably be about
Yeah,
the same.
I'm sure it's about the same.
Yeah.
So I'll put the nutrition information on the end of the vlog here. But I'm gonna try one because I got like coconut stuck all over my fingers.
Let me go back over here.
But yeah, so we stick those in the refrigerator for. Well, they'll be overnight now because we already had some. We're not gonna eat anymore. But yeah, I'll put them in the refrigerator and then take them out in the morning and put them on a plate. And they'll be good. Good to go. These are good. Yeah, they don't. Not really gingerbread like. But they're good. Make sure you have room in your fridge for the pan when you do this. Our fridge is empty because we just had Thanksgiving stuff and all the leftovers are gone. So, yeah, our fridge is like probably more empty than I've seen it in a long time. So, and that was something else because we were eating leftovers. We didn't do a menu plan this week. We were just eating the leftovers from Thanksgiving dinner. So, we're going to, tonight, I'm going to go through my freezer and get a meal plan together after I get the vlog up. Because I always put them into YouTube and set a time, and then they're in there for you in the morning. So that's it for today. Makes nice and short and quick, and we'll see you next week for the Monday measures. And then the regular vlog will be up on Wednesday. We've got some more Christmas decorating. I did take some stuff out of the boxes. But I had to go get some more lights. Oh my gosh. I had 3 strings of lights that they didn't work. Then they were working when I packed them away. I fiddled with them and I couldn't get them to work. So I went and got some more lights. We went to Fred Meyer's and got some more lights. So, oh, well, it's always something. So try those and tell me what you like, if you like them or not. And we'll see you later. Bye.